Hey, listen, I'm jamming to the music. Good evening, good evening. I hope y'all are doing well. I see we already got a bunch of viewers. Hello. Comment. Y'all know I love the comments. Let me know who you're here. Let me know who's watching and type your questions because today's topic is all about the brushes. And for those who might be new to my channel, I am Inez K. Jones. I am a Mary Kay sales director, and I am so excited to be here with you all today. Now, my beautiful guest couldn't make it, so I said, you know what? I can handle this one. I know a little bit about makeup. I know a little bit about the brushes. And so we're going to send her good thoughts, positive energy, and we're going to get it in because the show must go on. The show must go on. And so I love, hey, love it. Comment, tag a friend, share the live. And hello, she says, I'm here to support Cirilla. And hello, Inez. Thank you for being on. Thank you for supporting. Hello, Miss Gina. Type your comments. Let me know if you're a guest this evening. Say thank you, Blank, for inviting me so I know that you're a guest. Y'all know I do giveaways based on the comment. The guest must also comment. And consultants, you can let me know who your guests are. That helps as a bunch of comments come through. And if you're watching on YouTube, hello, thank you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. And if you're not following me on YouTube, I definitely want you to follow at Inez K. Jones on all social media. Scroll across the bottom there because my tech team is the bomb. And I'm so grateful. To be here with you all today. And so one of my loyal, faithful followers told me, like, I've never seen anything on YouTube just about the brushes. Hello, Vaughn. She said that she's never seen anything about specifically like when you use which brush, how you use it, and why. Like sometimes they skim over it, they'll show different ones, but never really in depth. I said, okay, well, I could do that. And so we do listen. So if you have a comment, you have a suggestion, you have a makeup look you're trying to create or recreate, or something you want to learn, let me know. And yes, thank you, Cirilla, for tagging your guest and letting me know who your guest is on and watching. And Gina, let me know if you're a guest or a consultant watching. Hey, Miss Owens, girl. Thank you for joining us this evening. And so I said, that's okay. I'm going to give them me. The whole time I've been doing the makeup lives, I haven't done one by myself yet. She says, happy to be here. Hello, Marion. Thank you for joining. And I am so excited to be with y'all because I love me some of you. And so we're going to go over the brushes. And Mary Kay came out with some new brushes too. And so we got to talk about all of them. And thank you, Gina. I see your message as well. And so hello. Yes. And if you aren't showing up your picture and your name, remember that you just have to allow StreamYard to show your name and likeness. You only have to do it one time. But if you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, it will show your picture. And that way it won't show up like this Facebook user here. So I don't know who you are, but hello and hey. We definitely want to know who you are. So comment and let us know who you are so that it doesn't show up like this, okay? That way we know. Or if you want to stay incognito, that's okay too. I don't even mind. And so the first one I actually want to talk about are the blending sponges, okay? I'm going to go through all of the brushes that we have, okay, in our beautiful Mary Kay line. And if you're a guest watching tonight, be sure to follow up with your consultants and check out their website, and you can let them know what brushes you want to add, because you can never, ever not have enough brushes, okay? You need a pair of brushes for your bathroom. You need a set of brushes for when you travel that's ready to go. And sometimes you might need a little set in the car, okay? Because if you only go like me, you might need some brushes in the car. It is so important. So, okay. So the blended sponge, oh my goodness, I forgot my glass of water. I was going to do a little demo for y'all. That's okay. I don't know if this is enough to do it here. I've been drinking it. Y'all know I love water. And yes, my tech team's the bomb. Okay. So you see those sponges there? That's the blending sponge. That's also the blending brush, the liquid foundation brush, and then our cosmetic disposable sponges, which those are good if you're, doing makeup for someone else. Oh, thank you for that comment. She said, I love your energy. It's contagious. Oh, I hope it rubs off. Okay, you got to be excited. And let me let you know, I had a rough day today. Okay, actually today and yesterday, but I still got to show up and be here because that is what it's all about. And honestly, y'all give me energy, so I love it. Okay, so the blending sponge. boom, 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 boom. I just opened this one and took it out of the package so y'all can see it. Oh, I got to get good with this camera thing. Okay. Boom. All right. So it's Mary Kay. Clearly, everything's Mary Kay because it's the best. It's the bomb. We're number one. Okay. But the blending sponge is amazing because not only is it like an hourglass shaped or something, but it has a pointed tip, all right, which is meant to give you precision, right? Also, when you drop it in water, and maybe I'll try one of the little ones in here instead since I don't got that much water in this thing. But when you drop it in water, it expands. So actually, let me show y'all. I'll show y'all one of my used ones. Okay, oh, that one ain't big in it because it goes back once it shrinks. Well, we'll see. We're going to just drop it in the water. When it expands, it actually is better to drop it in the water first. So you would just drop it down in a glass of water, let it expand, and then take it out and give it a little while. You don't want it to draw all the way, but when it has the water in it, it actually holds the makeup better. It helps the makeup to blend better for your liquid makeup. Now you use a blending sponge only with liquid foundations or like a CC cream. And so I used it with, hello, Kimberly, thanks for joining, with the CC cream, okay? I use the CC cream and I use my blending sponge. And sometimes even my other foundation as well, I would use it with, okay? So let me show you this. So this is the normal line and you can look on the website for the prices and stuff. I won't go through that. But the blending sponge is really good. And a lot of people love it. My sister made me embrace it. And it really does work. It blends very well. And you can blend, you can go sideways with it. You can be precise and you can like get in like right here. Under here, I went with my lighter foundation. You know, I'm going to use this part of it, right? When I'm blending it in. You also want to blend in a circular motion if you don't know. Yes, thank you for commenting about your guest joining. And so this is a big one, right? But I want to show you all what we just came out with in our holiday products. Oh my gosh, they're the cutest thing ever. Hey, Tiffany. Yes. And so this, first of all, isn't it not stupid cute? Let me get close. It's an ornament. Okay. You can make it a stocking stuffer. Ah, how amazing. Okay. These are the holiday limited edition. So hurry up and get yours before your consultant runs out. Okay. Because once they're gone, they're gone. But these are the best, best, best. And people are shopping early for the holidays. Do y'all see my background for Christmas? I'm already ready. We got gifts, gift wrap. So for my guests watching, you let me know if you want some gift wrapping service. Now let's see if I can get this thing open. And so we're going to open this one. Oh, I was going to try not to rip it, but it might be unavoidable here. All right, now there we go. So I opened it because I want to show you all because these are tiny. Look how tiny. It looks like a little Easter egg. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But even better, look how precise. Look how I can get in my inner corner because it's smaller. Versus when I had this one, I can kind of get there, but I couldn't get the inner corner. Whereas boom, this one, I can hit it right on the dot. And so when you want to give yourself a little light and when you want to go in depth, mini brushes are the bomb. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You can use that. Now, same thing. And actually, I might drop one of these in here because I think I got enough water for that. And so this is the other one. You see the different shape? Now, the good thing about the sponges is you can use every part of the sponge. Okay, so you see how this one, oh, let me come close. This one is slanted. Okay, can y'all see that? Like it's not straight, it's slanted so that you can do this, all right? And so this I would probably use honestly more so for my contouring on my sides with my darker color. And so the bottom of this one is oval, as you can see. Oh Lord, I'm gonna drop the brush. And then this one is flat, all right? So they all serve different purposes, different sizes, and you just get two of the same ones in here. And she says, I love them around my eyes. They're perfect. They are perfect. And also, guess who they're perfect for? Oh, she says, our blending sponges are amazing for precision. There is the regular size and the limited edition mini blending sponges are purse perfect. Oh, yes, Cirilla. Christmas tree beautiful as an ornament. And they can perfectly get under the eyes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I just love when y'all comment. Thank you. And one thing I do like is that if you have like a niece, a daughter, a teen, a goddaughter, or someone who's just getting into makeup, perfect gift. It's a perfect gift because they can get started and it's tiny and their faces are smaller. They might not need the bigger sponge, but they are very affordable and fun. Okay. And so even with the blending sponges, you still want to clean them. And so this is a good point for me to talk about our brush cleaner because it's freaking fantastic. Now, the brush cleaner, you have to have the brush cleaner. You can't have a good brush without a brush cleaner, okay? And so the brush cleaner, actually, this one is 6 fluid ounces. She said, hey, Veronica, thank you for joining tonight. And she said, I love learning from these Makeup Monday videos. Oh, that just touches my soul. Thank you. Thank you. And all you do, and so these are our cleansing cloths, which are amazing, and they feel fantastic. They open up like a washcloth, but they can like wring out like a real washcloth, even though they are disposable. So they are huge, and it works well. And so this is what I use when I'm cleaning my brushes. I just simply spray the brush cleaner, and you see it's like a clear mist. You can't even really see it, but I love how it smells. I don't even know if this is supposed to smell that good, but it smells so good. Oh, she said it. Love the brush cleaner. It smells so good. I know. At least I know it's not just me. It's amazing. I was like, why did they make this smell so good? I don't think this is good. Let me not keep this around the kids. But anyway, you clean it. And so even with your sponges, you want to like re-wet them after you finish, and you can clean them with the brush cleaner. Okay. So you can clean everything. You always want to clean in between uses. And so let me set these to the side since we talked about these already. Okay. Since that picture had the blending sponge, I'm going to, the blending brush, I'm going to go into that one next because I love it. I love it. I love it. And so the blending sponge is amazing. And I'm going to show y'all a brand new one. Actually, I got one here connected to my brush cleaner. And so, boom, the blending sponge, it feels amazing. It's fantastic. I'm just going to pull this out. We had it taped together, but it's okay. We'll make it a demo. Now look, because I done touched on it anyway. The blending sponge blends your makeup perfectly, and you go in a circular motion with it, okay? Now the blending brush. So when do you use a brush versus a sponge? It's up to you. It's really up to you. Now, if you need precision in the middle corners and under your eyes and things, well, the blending sponge can kind of the blending brush can kind of get there, but not really. The sponge is better for that, especially the tiny one that can get right on in the corners, okay? Or under, like a lot of people do concealer underneath their eyebrows, which actually I didn't do anything today under mine, but you can use it here. You can use the little tiny one. Now I love that this works with either the liquid foundation or the CC cream. Like either one of them, you can totally use it with. And y'all see this is one of mine that's definitely used. And you can blend it. Now the other one that you can use for your foundation, and I'm going to show you all the new and the old one because I really do like both of them. She said it's super soft. That's my go-to brush. I know that's right. All right, I got stuff everywhere. I wanted to grab my personal foundation so I can show you the Time-Wise Luminous Foundation is amazing. Okay, so if I want more of a full coverage, this is the one I wear, and I will usually use my blending brush to put it on or sponge, depending on, how much time I have, honestly. She said it's super soft, and that's my go-to brush. Yes, I love it. And then also, like today, I have on just CC cream, right? I have on 2 colors of the CC cream. And so I love, the foundations are amazing. And so also there's the mineral powder, and I'm going to actually put my mineral powder on since I didn't do it before I came on live. I'll put it on and show you all with our fabulous powder brush. And we have cream to powder, which you can use as well. And the cream to powder, honestly, you would probably use, some people like to use their hand with the cream powder, or you would use like our old liquid brush, which I'm about to show you. And you probably could still use the blending sponge with the cream to powder too. Honestly, any of the sponges would work. But this one, it was a flat liquid foundation brush. Your consultant might still have it, but I love it. And honestly, this is what I utilize when I put on my little highlights. So when y'all see the little gold, little bit of glow, that's my illuminating drops, which is limited edition. Mary Kay, so your consultant might still have some. If not, let me know. I got a bunch of these. I love them. But this actually, I think, gives you a little more precision. And so I like to use it for my highlights, which we're going over highlighting next week. So tune in for our highlighting show. All right. So this is the old one. Let me show y'all the new and improved. Okay. Let me show you the new and improved. Oh, yes. Coming away because I got to get some giveaways. We'll queue up a giveaway to be ready. And I think I saw a few guests on. So y'all see these are brand new. I'm taking it out. Now, the one thing I love, and I didn't say that about all of our brushes, is that we make them very user-friendly. How? Because the name is on the brush in English and Spanish. Blending. So it tells you it's a blending brush. This one says liquid foundation. Boop, boop, boop. So if you ever don't know what it is, and even this one says liquid foundation, right? Our brushes tell you, okay? Because we want you to know exactly what you're using. Now this one, I'm gonna get closer to the camera. You see, like it's at an angle. The bristles also very soft like this, but very different, okay? So it's a different application of your foundation. And so this one applies it without caking it on, but it doesn't necessarily blend. And this one, you're gonna go in more of an upwards motion with it around, whereas this one, you're gonna go in a circular motion. She says, Leah Ellison, I know you like some products. This is fun and gives great info. Oh, thank you so much, Veronica, for tagging. Leah, you better comment, girl, so I can give you a freebie, okay? And so I love, love, love. And then, of course, the cosmetic sponges are just the same thing, but disposable. And we showed you all that a little earlier. All right. Now, one good thing that comes with our brushes is that, number one, we have a brush set. But right now, since I talked about it, I'm going to go to the powder. Now, the all-over powder brush, look how huge this thing is. Can y'all see this? It's perfect. For your cheeks, when you're doing your blush, you want to smile. And you get the apples, and then boom, you go with the cheek brush, though. This is not a cheek brush. And what's the difference? Well, the cheek brush is smaller, and it has a little bit of an angle. In fact, I'm going to get it out of my brush set so I can show you. And boom, my tech team also has it ready to go because they're the bomb. And here we are. And so you see there are a little similar, but not exactly the same. Where'd my cheek brush go? Boom, 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 boom. All right, well, I'll come back to that. Here we go. I don't know where it went. Brush is falling everywhere. It's all right. So anyway, with the all-over powder brush, with the cheek brush, it's just a little smaller than the all-over powder brush. And so I wonder if you see it there. Yes, it's at a little angle. So it's a smaller brush that's in there. Oh, I do have it here. Oh, I'm tripping, y'all. It was in the package. See, sometimes you got to laugh at yourself. Hello, Olivia. She says, I'm a new consultant and learning so much. Thank you for sharing your energy and knowledge. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And boom, make sure you invite a guest, Olivia. The point of these is to invite guests and share. And you can learn too, of course, but make the best use of your time. Now, the cheek brush, you see, it's smaller. So I'm going to hold them in comparison to each other. And you see it on the screen too in the picture, but boom. So this one's way bigger, and this one also has an angle. Okay, so for your cheeks, you're going to use this one, but for the all-over powder, we're going to this. All right, and so for me, I love a good mineral powder, and I am beige too in the mineral powder. So for our new consultants who are learning to match, that might help you if you have anybody in my skin complexion. Okay, and so what I love about our mineral powder is that a little goes a long way. And so I just put a little bit in the cap, and that was even too much. But just a little bit in the cap. I can take the brush. Let me pull my hair out the way so I won't get it in my hair. All right. And then I take the brush, and I'm going to take the powder and go in a circular motion. Boom, boom, boom. And then tap, 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 tap. Listen, y'all know music is in my heart, so I always make a song. But you want to tap it first. Why do you tap it? You tap it to get the excess off so that when you put it on your face, it's not like a big clump and then you're trying to fix that. And very simply, you just go around in a circular motion. And so I'm going to get untangled here in my earphones and come close. And so I'm going to come here because I'm like super shiny right in here. And so you see, I'm trying to do a circular motion, and then that was gone. She said, I always share in my customer group. Thank you. Thank you. And y'all, Miss Owens customers, make sure y'all comment later. If you're not watching now, you put #replay and you comment with your takeaways, okay? So we know, and you let her know what products you want to order from her. Hello, and thank you, Veronica, for tagging. All right, and so also when I go over my eyes, I'm going to close my eyes when I go over my eyes, but I'm going to go over my cheeks. I'm going to hit it in a circular motion. I'm going to come down under my chin. Why do you do this? Because you don't want to be two colors. You don't want to be one color here and a different color here. That's like the worst, worst, worst. So make sure. She said, that's my favorite brush, the all-over brush. I know that's right, Tiff. Yes, it is. I do use it whenever I put on my mineral powder. She says, Veronica Miller, this is awesome. I will look at this. Yes, thank you, Leah. All right. And we're going to do a giveaway next from our beautiful tech team. And so you see here, I'm just going to go over my eyes, and I can do it with my eyes closed. And then I go out from my eyes usually. And you don't want to push down too hard when you have your makeup on, of course, as well. Well, sometimes you put on your powder before your makeup, but I always do mine last. Everybody's different. I like it to set my foundation, to set my look, and so I don't look too shiny on here. And so I figured we might as well go ahead and get this done since I didn't do it earlier, so I can do it for y'all and show you. And I gotta hit my chin because I missed that part. And then you just come close, you see, if you missed anything. And always make sure you get like up in your hairline to make sure you didn't miss. And boom, a little goes a long way. And I took it out. And first of all, our mineral powder lasts for like a year or more. And yes, thank you, Cirilla, for that comment, for asking her and joining us tonight. And so, you know, look how much is in here. Like, I swear I go through only one mineral powder a year. I really don't go through a lot of these because so much comes in and you only need a little to do what you needed to do. And so far, we've gone over our sponges, the big ones, the little ones. We've gone over the all-over powder brush. We've gone over the liquid brush with liquid foundation, or you can use with CC cream. We've gone over the old liquid foundation brush, which is the flat one. She says, watching and thanks. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then next, we also talked about the blending brush, because it's phenomenal. And also, and sometimes if my cheek color is like too much, or if I use cream cheek color, like our new duos, hello, she said, you must watch this. You'll be ahead of the game when you get to the essential brush collection. I know that's right. Yes, be ahead of the game so you know what you're doing with your brushes. Oh, here y'all go asking me about my lipsticks. I was prepared this time. Boom. This one is the red, the new rocking red. What's it called? Iconic red. I don't even know the name yet. The iconic red. It's just a lip gloss. And then I have on my beautiful lip primer, which we'll talk about in a minute. But, you know, I don't do nothing without my primer. Okay. Now, the big sponge you can use for all over, and you can use every part of the sponge. And you see it's like mint, so you can hold it and squeeze it. And this is actually mine that I use, which is why it's a little messy. But here's the brand new pretty one. And then you have the little ones, which are the newest addition to our brush line. And you gotta have them. You just gotta have them. They're just too cute. They're just tiny and cute. And at the bottom, they have different angles. So you have different uses. And they really are meant for the eye more than anything. But what I was saying about the cream duo is that when you're using a cream blush versus like a powder brush, then I like to use my flat liquid brush to blend it in. Or when I'm doing my illuminating drops for highlighting, like I told you all earlier. But the cheek brush is actually right here. And it looks similar to the liquid foundation brush. Let me put all this down. I got so much in my hand. It looks similar, but they're very different. Okay. First of all, the bristles are different. And I know y'all can't feel it, but they are. This has a lot more in the liquid foundation to catch all of the little pieces of the foundation, or the droplets, I should say. And then the cheek is meant to angle for your cheeks and the apples. And so you can use this with any kind of cheek mineral powder, right? And so like this one is one of our compacts. This is one of my compacts, but our compacts are magnetic, so you can change out the looks anytime you want. All right, let's pause here and do a giveaway because I've been talking already. Y'all know I got the gift of gab. So come on, we're gonna do a couple of giveaways since we about halfway through our show. And I saw a couple of guests watching. So I'm gonna give one to Miss Leah Ellison, which she's gonna get the first giveaway. You're gonna be our winner, and you're gonna see what you win in just a second here. And then I got to pick another guest. Let's see. I think we have another guest on, and I saw a few guests on, but Miss Tanya Bailey Allen, I think you might be a guest here tonight as well. I think you might be a guest. And so we're going to show y'all whipped butter. Congratulations. And so that first one is going to Miss Leah Ellison. So you got the whipped butter, girl. You got the whipped butter. And then we'll pick another one. We can go to whatever's next. Listen, we're doing them at random a little bit. And we'll give that one to Miss Tonya Bailey Allen. And so thank you both for watching. I think it's your first time as guests, so congratulations. And all you have to do is let your consultant know that Inez said my name. And they will send me a message in Messenger or a YouTube message, and they will let me know that you won. And so what I will do is I will ship the product straight to your consultant so that they can get it to you. And Miss Tanya, you won a compact. One of our oldies but a goodie, the mini compact with the mirror. And I love it because it's magnetic, okay? You can put whatever you want in there. It could be 6 eyeshadows. It could be a blush and a 3 eyeshadows. It could be a blush and a highlighter. It could be 2 blushes. It's totally up to you how you customize your mini compact. And it has a mirror, so it fits perfectly in your purse. And so congratulations, and thank you both for watching. And keep commenting, all right? The more comments, the more entries. And so thank you. And let's get back to the brushes. She says, tip, remember to use the brush in circular motions when applying powders. Yes. Thank you, Cirilla. She's always doing that for us. She says, I use the sponge, for the illuminating drops also. Yes, listen, if y'all use the brushes for different things, type it and share it like Gina just did. Thank you, Gina. And that makes sense that you can use the blending sponge as well. Veronica, yay, your first one. And so I love it. And I always love your energy. Never a dull moment with you. Thank you. Okay, let me show y'all something else new, okay? She said, I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch you more. Girl, every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we get it in on the makeup. Usually I have a guest, but today I decided to just give you me because my baby sis wasn't feeling the best. And so here we go. She says, congratulations, Leah. You won the whip shade butter. Please contact me afterwards. Okay, that's your guest. Oh, congrats, Cirilla, and to your guest. Beautiful. And thank you for whomever tagged her. Okay, now this is a new edition. It's limited edition, unfortunately, but I hope they bring it back or keep it permanent. But it makes the best little gift, the best stocking stuffer, the best travel brushes. Can y'all see them? They're so tiny. I'm gonna pull them out the package. Boom! The main 3 brushes that you need to do any makeup look. Yes, thank you, tech team. And look at the cute little bag it comes in so it can fit in your compact. Oh my goodness, okay. And y'all see I just opened a brand new set for y'all. So y'all know I must love y'all. I'm gonna have to make this my personal. It's gonna stay in my car. See, because when you need something real quick, you can have that or in my luggage travel set. And I love it because the brushes also tell you what it is. So this one says eyeshadow brush. So it's a little mini eyeshadow. And then this one says eye detail. Ooh, who don't like a good detail? Can y'all see that? And so this is when you need to get that precise. When you want to do the inner corners, which I'm gonna show y'all later with the other brushes. She said, I brought the brushes for my granddaughter. The bag is so cute. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for supporting your consultant. And thank you for shopping for the holidays or for the birthday, whatever the occasion was, or just because with your Mary Kay consultant. We truly appreciate you. Thank you. Now, this other brush says eye blender. So a blending brush is what you want to blend with. A smudger brush can do a similar motion, but these brushes are amazing. So they're basically just minis of the brushes I'm going to tell you about. Actually, this one is a new one, this detail one. And I'm actually excited about it because a lot of times I like to give myself highlight in the inner corners, but I didn't do it yet. I just did my base because I figured I might show y'all a little something live. And so the little minis are phenomenal. And they have a bag too. Come on, these are stocking stuffers ready to go. This one, and then you got the little ornament that I showed y'all already with the blended sponges. Isn't this not the cutest little set? Okay. You can wrap it up, or your consultant might do the gift wrapping for you. Just ask them. We do that. Y'all see my gifts behind me? Can y'all see it? Oh, let me see. I'm gonna move out the way. Boom. I got so many already wrapped up and ready to go. All right. Now, I want to get into a couple of things. So I mentioned earlier the primers, because priming is important. Before you do anything with a brush, you need to make sure you're primed, okay? And so the lip primer is actually anti-aging, and I enjoy it. And a lot comes in it because this is actually mine that I use, and it's probably halfway gone. Hey, Brianna, make sure you comment so she knows you're watching. Yes, please do. I do giveaways when y'all comment, especially for our new guests joining us. And so the primer is an anti-aging, meaning that it helps you to not prematurely wrinkle on your lips, because people age first in their eyes, especially underneath and on top, in their décolleté, okay, in their hands, which our satin hands has a cure for, and we got satin body, and then in their lips, okay? And so lip primer is a must. Plus it helps your lipstick or lip gloss to stay on better. And so I always put it on 9 times out of 10 before I put my lip gloss or lipstick on. And today I just had the rockin', the iconic red, the new one. It used to be called Rockin' Red in our other one, so I'm so used to saying that. And actually, I'm gonna put a little more on because I've been drinking my water. That's why the water's gone, because I drank it. And I love it because y'all see this color? Come on, man. People ain't got nothing on Mary Kay. I love it. Now, Foundation primer. Before you do the foundation, you want to put the foundation primer on. And the foundation primer actually has SPF 15 in it as well. And it helps to fill any creaks or crevices, I guess that would be the right word. And it feels like a Vaseline base. It does have Vaseline in it. But some people are like, oh, it feels like a baby's bottom. I was like, okay, I hope that's a good thing. But I've had a lot of like people that be their reaction, and it's super soft. And so it like, I mean, I should have showed y'all here. I gotta remember this, demonstration thing. Usually I'm the talker, not the demonstrator. And so it just blends in. I mean, it's clear, you can't see it. It blends in, and then you put the foundation over it. And actually, it helps that it will not look like caked up. It helps your foundation to look much smoother. And so a little goes a long way. And it also has SPF 15 coverage in it, because the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to not close your pores. A lot of times people don't realize that foundation is not the first step to makeup. It's really the last step to skincare. And if you're not going to do foundation, or if you're like one of my naturalistas, then you should do a foundation primer. Why? Because the primer will help to close your pores. And that's what our foundation primer does before you actually get to your brushes and get things going there. Okay, so we've talked about quite a few brushes, but we're not done yet. Can you believe it? I'm still going. All right, now this is a new brush. And, oh, I do have it behind me. Let me grab it for you all, because I got it all wrapped all nice and pretty. One of our other new holiday products are the masking pods. Okay. And the masking pods, you can also get it with the beautiful applicator. All right. Now, the applicator is meant to be for masks. Okay. Now, you can use it for these masks. You can use it for our charcoal mask. And much more. And so there's 4 little ones that come in here. And it's a great gift for anyone, but this could also be a stocking stuffer. And it also, it could be really good for a teen too, right? So, and this brush is like rubber. Can y'all see that? Okay, boom. And so it allows you to apply the mask to set on your skin without making a mess and getting it everywhere, so you can be cute while you mask and let your skin rejuvenate. She said, I hadn't thought about using the lip primer with my lip gloss. Girl, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And it says it on there, mask applicator. All of our brushes tell you exactly what they are and what they do. So you don't have to guess. It's not rocket science. We make it super, super simple. And so the applicator works well with any of our masks, and especially the masking pods, which there's 4 of them in here. I'm not going to open this one because it's all wrapped out cute. But there's 4 different pods in there that do different things. One is Miss Pore Effect. One is Energy Queen. Y'all know that's me. One is Lady Serenity. And one is Dewy Gal. Okay. And they all do different things. And there are a couple of applications in there. And so, yes, those are the pods right there, so you all can see it. Oh, I love my tech team. Thank you. And you have it ready to go. All right. Now, our beautiful brush set comes in a case. All right. And I took the brushes out of here because I've been opening them. But the case zips, and it's super convenient. And yes, and it comes with those 5 brushes in it. And then, of course, we have some extra brushes you can add on, because who don't like a good add-on? And then you see, it's like, let me come here. So it's like pockets. All right. And so you have it. Now, that's a brand new one. Now, mine is very used, and the brushes are like all over the place. And some of them are in here, some of them are not. But even with a little makeup on it, it still works, and it does its job. But it holds quite a bit of things. So, I'll even drop like my eyebrow pencil, which I love the Precision Brow Eyeliner. And I use black brown. But I keep it in here because it's easy to go with my brushes. I can just drop it in there. All right. So let me show you. So in the brush set, let's go over those. We went over 2 of the brushes that come in there, which is the all over powder brush and the cheek brush. We talked about those already. And we'll queue up a couple more giveaways to Tech Team. And so the next 3 are similar to the ones that were in the little mini, okay? But they're full size, all right? And again, they come in plastic, and it's new. All over eyeshadow. Now, this is the one you're going to use the most out of anything, and it's just what it says. When you want to put eyeshadow all over, this is the one you want to use. If you have a loose eyeshadow, like these, and actually, I want the other one. I want the beautiful gold. And so if you have a loose eyeshadow, like the pink and the purple in our newest fall edition sparkly colors, these are actually kind of loose eyeshadows, right? Meaning they need a little more to stick. And so sometimes having a cream base under helps, but you don't have to, but it does make a difference on what kind of brush you use. And so like you see this here, can I get close? And so you see this is my personal one that's been used. And so for the all over eyeshadow brush, you're going to want to use a brush that you can pat with. And so, yes, thank you, the Snow Queen. But I ain't gonna put on no pink with my red lipstick. So we're gonna go for gold, and I'm gonna use the gold one. But I just wanted to show you that one was easier, handy. And this other one is in my messy palette, which I'm not gonna put on the screen. But here is very simple because you can pat. And so when I want to put my gold on, make sure I come close to the camera. I just got some out. I just pat it. I'm patting, and then tap a little bit, and I'm gonna pat it on. And so wherever I want it to go, I'm gonna pat. Now, all I had on before was my Tiki Hut cream eyeshadow, which is a limited edition Mary Kay that I hope they come back with. Everybody write Mary Kay for me. Tell them Inez wants it back. Please bring it back. Tell them you want it back too, because it's amazing. But anyway, you see how I'm patting? Pat. And I'm being careful now not to get it on my black eyeliner. But normally I wouldn't have my eyeliner on first. And so this is a pat motion. And so with the all over powder brush, if you want to use something that's like a loose shadow, meaning it falls off easily, you want to pat. So that way it doesn't get all over the place. Although this still sprinkled a little bit of gold over it. But so you see, that's just a little. Now, I'm going to show you something else. All right. Now this brush I really, really like. And this brush is our eye crease brush. And it's just what that is, eye crease. And what can you do with the eye crease? Well, first of all, you apply the makeup in the eye crease. Very simple, right? I told y'all, we make it simple for you. And in the eye crease, a lot of times your crease is like right here. But I like this brush in particular to do underneath my eyebrow, right? When I want, I'm gonna switch out contacts because I want a different color. And so I don't always use concealer like a lot of the makeup artists do. It's a personal choice. It's a personal preference. I got alarms going off like crazy. And so this is, I don't even know, but I want to use a lighter color. What color is that? It might be sandstone or something. And I'm going to go right under my eyebrow with this brush, which is our eye crease brush. And so not only is it good for the eye crease, but it's very precise. If you can see where I can put it right under my eyebrow line. Why? Because I want to give my natural arch a chance to look even better. Get my hair out the way. And so I always usually do this, but I intentionally didn't because I wanted to show y'all a little bit of makeup. And so I love to do that underneath because it just kind of completes the look a little more, right? And then in a minute, I'll blend it with one of my blending brushes and just make sure I got enough here. And you can use any kind of light color, depending on your skin tone, will depend on what light color you use for your arch as well. But I love it. And you want to make sure I keep my brushes here close. And so this one is the eye smudger. Okay. Now the eye smudger, actually, I use the eye smudger when I want to go in a circular motion. You see, it's already circular. When I want to go in circular motion and when I want to give myself a little vavoom, if you will. All right. And so I'm going to go for this mahogany color and I'm going to do a circular motion. I got to put a little more on there. And you see, I'm going to go circular. And I'm actually doing this in the eye crease. I could have used the eye crease brush, but I wanted to do the circular motion. Why do I want to do the circular motion? Because it blends better. And it blends in. So it's just less work to do later because it just gives me a little pop of color. And so it just gave me a little more pinkish, reddish tint, I guess you could say. Boom. Now, the other thing you could do with the eye crease brush, if you wanted, is that you can give yourself, if I couldn't find this lovely pencil, which there have been plenty of times where I don't know why, but I keep misplacing it. That's why I started putting it in my brow, in my brush set, so I wouldn't lose it or misplace it. But if you happen to not have your eyebrow pencil, well, boom, you can use espresso. Or some people like to use a brown. It's up to you. And you can use our eye crease brush and you can fill it with espresso. Let me wipe it off on my cloth that I sprayed the brush cleaner on. And so if you want to see what I'm doing, I'm just cleaning it because I had already sprayed, if y'all remember earlier, the brush cleaner. You can use espresso to fill in your browns a little more. And so I always, and some people feel like eyeshadow gives you a softer eyebrow look. I think it's a personal preference, honestly, but you just put a little bit in. And so if you notice, I'm going to do this one and not do the other one right away. This actually is filling in the places that the pencil kind of did not. And it gives me a little more definition. You see the difference? You see how I have like little spaces in between and now I don't? All right, we're going to make them match because I can't be on here bogus. Oh my. Oh yes, y'all keep the comments coming. And yes, thank you. I'm so glad you're enjoying the tips. I've learned a little bit along the way, a little bit. Thank you for sharing that. She says, gave you some good tips about the different things. And so, yeah, you want to just make sure they match, but boom, my eyebrows look a little more like, bam. Okay, ba-boom. All right, you see them more because I put espresso on top. Now, normally, I would not have done both espresso and the pencil, but I wanted y'all to see the difference that it can make. And remember, they're sisters, not twins. And I always take my finger and just take off a little bit in the inner so it looks more natural. Okay, simple little tip, another use for the eye crease. Now, I don't say that on the brush, but I'm giving y'all extra tips, extra tips about what you can do and how you can utilize these brushes. Okay, let's keep going because there's a couple more brushes I want to go over and I'm keeping track of our time. And let's see if we got, do we have some more guests? Yes, guests, if you're watching, make sure to comment so I can give some more giveaways. I got to do a couple more giveaways. Now, this is another one of my faves. Actually, I got a few more brushes. One fell down. All right. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie, and I'm just going to show y'all real quick here. But this is the mini, like, mineral powder brush that we used to have, foundation brush. And I like it because it goes well with the mini, you know, if you want a little bit. If you want something small, if you want something that you keep in your car or in your travel bag, so you always got a luggage ready to go. But if somebody call you for a last minute trip, your makeup bag is already prepared, okay? And you have a mini. And so same thing, but this mineral powder brush is flat. And same, you can go in a circular motion. And so it takes up less space than the bigger one. So I still keep them and kind of held on to them a little bit. And next brush I'm going to show you all is actually another one. Y'all see I'm opening my new ones for you because mine are so used. And this one I use like every day or almost every day. It's called the Cream Color Brush. And she said, I'm a guest inviting guests. I'm all over the place. I don't know a lot about brushes. So this is awesome. Oh, thank you, Veronica. Listen, yes, I thought you were a guest when you started. Listen, I love it. Even better, girl. Listen, we need you on the team, okay? Give us a call. We're going to talk. Now, cream eye color is amazing because this works well for any kind of cream eyeshadow. And we have liquid eyeshadows now that actually come out and they have a wand with them. But if you wanted to blend it a little bit more, you can use the cream eye color brush. For me, I always apply my beautiful Tiki Hut, which this is it. It's oldie but a goodie. I apply it with, and it's Mary Kay. I apply it with my cream eyeshadow brush. Okay, because it's just easy, it's smooth, and it's a different kind of brush. If you can see, it's flat, and so it's meant for cream eyeshadow so that the cream doesn't stick to the brush too much, just enough to get it on and get it off, but it doesn't get in between the little bristles. And so that's an oldie but a goodie. And sometimes if I want precision, I'll use the tip of this brush because I can also do under my eyebrows with it. Or if I want to go under my eyes, I have a few brushes that I use for that. And so brushes can be multi-purpose. As long as you clean in between your different colors that you use, so you don't like cross-contaminate, that's really all that matters. And you want to make sure that you have that. Now, next I want to show you my smudger brush. All right. Now, where did my palette go? Boom. My smudger brush is amazing. And this is a Mary Kay eye smudger. All right. And so we have, this is the new one. Okay. And you can blend with it. Oh, you can also do a smoky eye with the smudger brush. So if you can see, these are very different. And so there are different kinds of brushes, and we have a couple in our old and our newer line where you can do that circular motion. But I'm going to use this one to give me a smoky eye. Okay. And so the smudger brush is amazing as well. And so a little goes a long way, especially when you're using a dark color. And I like both. I like the circular smudger brush because I can do the circular motion and it's easy to blend. But I also like this one that's flat because it gives me more control. Okay. And so I'm gonna have to look in my mirror here because yeah. And so when you're doing any kind of like smoky eye, you can, first of all, it doesn't have to be black. This is black that I'm about to use. Or actually, Onyx is the name of the color. And you can use like a dark purple. You can use a dark brown. I got something in my eye here. And you also, in any of the darker colors, you can do a smoky eye effect with, right? Dark pink, doesn't matter. Dark blue, it's up to you. And so I'm just gonna go right here and you make a sideways V. This is how I always teach my makeup class. You make a sideways V. And so let me show y'all with my hands first. Oops, boom. You make a sideways V and you kind of cut it like this, okay? Like if you imagine your eye with a V and you cut like that's what you're doing on both sides. A V, boom. This is my little trick, all right, for what you're doing because you want to make sure you have that space in between with the smoky eye. Unless you want it like super dramatic, then you don't want the space. And so I'm just gonna put a little, and again, I'm kind of patting, and then I'm gonna come up, and y'all should be able to see my V, all right? And I didn't go all the way over because when you first take shadow out of the palette, it's gonna be potent, it's gonna be a lot on it. And so you don't wanna blend right away, you wanna place it first. And then you come up, boom, boom, boom. And you see I'm careful not to go all the way up into my my other color of my eye, right underneath my eyebrow and like my eye crease only a little bit. And so now I have it placed where I want it. And now I'll come back and I'll take the circular brush, or you could do it with this one, but if you do it with this one, you have to like flip it over so you don't apply more when you're trying to blend it in. And actually, okay, I'll use this one. And so you come on the other side and you just blend it in a circular motion. And you pull it over and you circle it back. And I usually start from the bottom, pull it, circle it back. Boom. Oh my goodness. And so I like this because I also feel like the smudger, it also helps to blend, right? It helps to blend it together. And if you happen to go too high up, you know, everything is fixable. Don't sweat, you know, go back to your eye crease brush to get a little bit and put it where you want it. Like I'm doing right now. Although I did okay on this one. And so I look like a whole different person. Y'all see me? I guess we're doing a makeup class today. Oh, I'm supposed to share some other stuff with y'all. I'm having so much fun with this. And so these are our brushes. They all have multi-purpose, different uses that you can use and apply. The other one I'm going to show you is our beautiful eyebrow brush. And our eyebrow brush is actually, it has two on the end, right? And so on one end, it actually has the bristles for your eyebrow. Okay, so y'all see this? All right. And so it has the bristles for your eyebrow. So whoop, 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 you could comb them. And then at the end, thank you, Kimberly. At the end, it has another brush, which could also be used for your eyebrows. So if I wanted to use espresso with this one and have more precision when I was doing my brows versus the eye crease brush, I could have done that. But what I like to use this one for is when I want to not have a line underneath and I want to give myself a little pop. And this time I'm going to do it with the gold. Actually, I'll go with the gold and the green, which is the copper and the green in our new set. And I'll show y'all here. And so the gold underneath, you just go, and I want to precisely go underneath here. All right, I want to get right under my eye, almost in my waterline. I'm going to go all the way under to give me a little bit of sparkle. Because I love me a good sparkle. Ooh, thank you. She's so gorgeous. I figured y'all always ask me about my look. Maybe I'll show y'all a little something. Oh, and I'm taking much longer than the makeup artist would take. But it's okay, because I think y'all are having fun with me. And you can go all the way across or halfway across or just in the inner corners. And so in our new brush set, that definition brush, the little tiny pink one, that's what you would use here. You could use that here as well. And so when you want to give yourself a little more, you want to like draw attention to your eyes, you put it in the inner corners, like right in here. And so in your inner corners, you just give yourself a little more glow. And you come out to the side, a little bit, almost like on your nose, but not quite. And you bring it down around the outside of your eye into your line of the sparkle or whatever you put in. And you don't have to do gold. You could do a solid color. You could do blue. Sometimes you see people, all those colors, they might have, one time I did like orange, green, and purple. I had like 3 different colors. So it depends on how advantageous I'm being with my makeup. Yes, lots of fun. Okay, great. Okay, great. You know, it's a little different show today. But yes, and so I'm gonna fill this in because I feel like I was missing some right there. Same here, because it's the same color. It's just, it looks a little better and a little more pop underneath. Now, if I wanted to do another little color, I could do like my the emerald color that comes with the copper. I think it's called pyrite. And you see I'm doing this in the bottom. And I'm doing it so it kind of easily comes close. All right, so it gives me a little bit of an effect since I did that dramatic onyx with the black smoky eye. I might as well make the bottom match, but instead of black, I'm gonna do the emerald, this pyrite is the color that's new and it's similar to our emerald. Oh Lord, if y'all can see it there. And come under, and boom, I got a little more color. Now, another brush that I love is our old eyeshadow brush, and this is amazing, and your consultant might still have one, but it's our old eyebrow brush, and it had the comb and the brush. Whereas the new one that I showed y'all a second ago actually has a new kind of brush that's actually a comb and a brush combined, right? But they both have this on the end. Now, let me tell you the other use for the bottom, okay? If you don't know, if you're too scared or you haven't tried the gel eyeliner, okay? Because I wear, every time y'all see me, I have on gel. Trust and believe, it's gel eyeliner. And we actually used to have a couple of different colors of this. I miss the teal. And she said, you going on a date? Listen, you know, usually women watch this one. The men watch my other show. But I am open and available, okay? Because I am too cute to stay in the house. But the gel eyeliner, y'all see mine is good and used. But this also lasts forever, okay? And we have waterproof eyeliner. We have pencil eyeliner. I mean, we got liquid eyeliner. We got something for everybody. But this is my fave. And you use the bottom of the eyebrow brush, either this brush or the other one I just had in my hand. You can use the bottom. Now, once you use it for like a gel or something, I wouldn't necessarily go back to using it for eyeshadow. So I keep mine separate. I use this one for the gel, and I use this one, like I just did, to get precise when I want to go under my eyes and give myself a little glow underneath. Okay. And so the gel eyeliner is angled. And so it helps you to be perfect with the precision of it. And I already have mine on, but I'll do a little touch up of it since I might have got some gold sparkle on top or whatever, and I want it to be black. And so you just go in and make a straight line all the way across. Now, when I was first learning how to do this, I had to start like in the middle and then the side and then connect. If I want to give myself a wing, I come out and give myself a little wing. If you mess up, no big deal. You can always use your blending brush and fix it, which I do this a lot, okay? And that's for the eyeshadow too. If you come too far out, you can blend it, because usually it still has a little bit of your foundation in it. And I'm just gonna touch this up here. Now, if I wanted to go underneath, I can also go underneath if I really wanted to make it dramatic. Since I have eyeshadow underneath, I'm not going to, but I could have gone in my waterline, which is like really close to your eyeball, or you can just do regular line under, or you can do shadow, and I like the shadow. And so we're gonna leave it at the shadow. Now, when you're finished with your look, another thing which I think is sort of encompassed with the brushes, because it's a type of brush, and I freaking adore it. It's the eyebrow brush gel, and it's really called brow gel. Come on, man. Ain't nothing like the brow gel. All right, now the brow gel is amazing. And oh my goodness, our time flew by. See? All right, and so the brow gel goes boom, boom, boom. And you see it's a little bristles, just kind of like the eyebrow brush is. So it's a brush in itself, and you can't see it going on because the ingredient is actually clear. But what it does is it holds your brows in place, and I just fan it a little bit, let it air dry. And then, of course, we finish with none other than the best thing ever, and probably what we'll give away next, because I'm going to do a couple more giveaways before we get off of this live, and brushes are falling everywhere. And so you finish with the brush cleaner. Now the brush cleaner, not the brush cleaner, excuse me. You do finish with that because you want to clean your brushes after you finish using them. You want to clean them right away. So that actually is why that was on my brain. But this is the finishing spray, the makeup finishing spray. And you just simply close your eyes You go, let me not talk while I'm spraying this. You go to X and you go into T. Okay, brow gel scares you. Why, girl? It's clear. It's harmless. You just put it on and it freezes them in place. It's not permanent though. But we also, if you want to tint your eyebrows, we have a tint that's semi-permanent. She says, I've been wanting to try it. Yes. We got to get you something. Well, we got to get you. So whenever you're ready, text him. We'll do some giveaways and I'll pick a couple more winners. And then I got to share some information with y'all before we go. Lord, the time just flew by. See? That's why I usually have a guest, okay? Because I'm better at timekeeping when I'm not the one doing the demonstrations. And so let's give away the brush cleaner. The brush cleaner. Oh my goodness. Miss Veronica, thank you for inviting another guest. So congratulations, girlie. I'm going to give you that brush cleaner because it's amazing. And it'll go perfect once you get your brushes and you are trying it out on yourself. And so now we're going to share a little bit about the business with you and also our upcoming events. And so we can show whatever slide is queued up. We can show you everything we got coming on because every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I come live, usually with a guest, but this time we did a little different. But I had fun, because I figured I could talk about the brushes. I use them all the time. I can talk about the brushes. And yes, and so next week we're going to be talking about highlighting. And also after that, we'll be talking about contouring. And I will go through with a guest makeup artist, different ways that you can contour, different ways that you can highlight, different products that you can use in our Mary Kay line to highlight. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure that when we're live that you click to get all the notifications so that you know. And then every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursdays, I do my Inez K. Jones live. And so I love for y'all to tune in. We do different topics. And every fourth Thursday, I sing for y'all because I actually am a professional singer. And so I love it. And next week, or this week, actually, this Thursday, we are talking about getting your nest in order. Okay, so this is an important one. And everyone has a family member. Everyone has yourself or someone that you need to make sure they tune in because we're talking about wills. We're talking about insurance. We're talking about trust. We're talking about prenups. We're talking about power of attorneys. We're talking about whether you want an LLC versus a incorporation or independent proprietor, etc. What kind of formations do you want? And I have lawyers that are my friends that are going to be on, and also a businessman and a not-for-profit guru who also has his MBA. And he works in insurance, has his own insurance company. And so we're going to talk about all the things that I kind of mentioned in some of my other lines to bring the experts in. And so don't miss it. It's this Thursday. And then every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, you have got, or 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. on Mondays, you got to tune in. On Thursdays at 8 p.m., yes. Oh, Kimberly said she can't wait for contour. I know that's right, Kimberly. I know that's right. And so listen, if you had fun with us today and you see, all we do is talk a little bit about the makeup. And yeah, that's fine. You can share the slide. And we want you to make sure that you do this first. We want you to do the Skin Analyzer app. We want you to download it on your smartphone. We want you to take a picture, take a selfie, and text the results to your consultant. Okay? And let her know you have fun. Let her know you like these makeup products. We also have a makeup version of the Skin Analyzer app. And so it's phenomenal. And you might get a little gift from them for sending your results. So that way the computer can tell you what your skin needs. Because although we have fun with the makeup and the brushes, the skin underneath is what matters. And if you are thinking about the business, we want to talk to you. We want to talk to you. Just give us 30 minutes of your time. Let us answer your questions. Let us get to know you a little bit better, especially since you see how simple it is. And you watching, you tagging a friend. And for the consultants who have guests on, when they decide to order, boom, they're making money. And Mary Kay's so fantastic that we ship the products to the customer for you. Okay, so you can literally make money in your sleep. And right now, it only costs a little bit to get started. And so if you do listen for a lip gloss, my Miracle Area is doing free lip gloss giveaways. Your consultant might be doing something similar. Let them know. But either way, it's just 30 minutes. Let them practice on you. Let them learn how to answer questions. We want to get your opinion. We want to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, how we're doing. Thank you for that compliment. She said, yes, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. I thought so. Okay. And so every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're on. She said, I love everything I've tried so far and I need it all. Yes, you do, Kimberly. So really, you saw that? You better get that order, girl. And so we want to tell you how to get started in the business. And so it's very simple that you can start and you can join your own business. Right now, Mary Kay has one you can join for just $30. Can you believe it? $30? $30 to start a business? Where do they do that? Mary Kay. That's what we do it. And also for $100, you can actually get the full kit. And so the full kit is definitely what I recommend. And you have the full-size miracle sets in both formulations. You have all the CC creams for all shades. You get samples, trays. I mean, literally everything you need to have a class the next day if you want. And so for $100, you can get the full caboodle. All right. For $30, that $30 start, we call it an e-start. It gives you a website for a whole year. And Mary Kay upkeeps the website for you. It's valued at like a multi-million-dollar website by Bill Gates. And then also your ProPay. So the ability to process credit cards for an entire year. And so what that means is that once you're an active consultant, Mary Kay will ship the products to your customer for you. They go on your website, they order just like if they were going to Amazon. Mary Kay ships it to them for you and just put the profit in your bank account. Okay? Can you say money in your sleep? Can you say now that's beauty rest at its best? Okay? And if you like me, you can have it all. $130, you can have everything. You can get both. And I do recommend getting both because it is a fantastic deal. And Mary Kay did it just because of the times, just because there's so many people that are laid off work right now or had to take a severe cut in the paycheck, or one parent is not able to work when their two-parent, income is what they're used to having. And so we want to help you. We want to help you make some extra money. The holidays will be here before you know it. We have plans that can show you how to make $10,000 this holiday season, okay? So get with your consultant, get with the person that invited you, get with whomever you know that is in Mary Kay and that is a consultant. And if you're my guest watching, of course, contact me. We don't take people's people. So make sure that however you're watching this video, you follow up with that person and let them know, hey, tell me a little bit more about the business. I'd like to hear it. Or, oh my goodness, here are my skin analyzer app results. Or, oh my gosh, I just had so much fun. I need this, and this. Okay, because we love our customers. And right now, oh my God, I almost forgot. The Hostess program, Mary Kay is breaking a record. We're going to do over 1 million hostesses in the month of October. So will you help us? Will you help us break a record? Will you host a virtual class for your consultants? We will be so grateful. You might get some free products. Everybody has different hostess programs because we are all our own boss and we make our own decisions with our business, but we're excited. And I know the Miracle area, we're working on doing 100-unit collective parties. And so we are working to do that as a team. And I'm personally working on 15. And so it only takes an hour to do a virtual class. And it's as simple as clicking a couple of buttons and inviting some friends, or copy and pasting an invitation in text, okay? Or checking the button on Facebook in the Messenger. And so I am so grateful that we have options and we want to help Mary Kay break this record. And so you can do that too. And you get some free gifts as well. We make a 50% profit in this business. We buy it for $1, we sell it for $2. So it's just smart to buy it from yourself and get the discounts, get the tax advantages. And last but not least, we'll show you the cars before we go. I know we went a few minutes over, but the cars are phenomenal. And my team, we're working to get to this pink Cadillac. And so we want you, especially if you're watching, we want you. We want to have fun with you. We want to party with you because we get paid to party at Mary Kay. We get paid to party. And do y'all see the cars? Come on now. Who else gives out free cars? Not too many people. And our fleet is the largest fleet on the road, only second to the United States government. Our pink Cadillac symbol is known in the entire world. It's the #2 recognized symbol, only next to Coca-Cola in the world. Mary Kay is top 10 in the world, okay? We are outselling everybody here in the U.S., contrary to popular belief. All right, we do the thing, and our products are quality, and it's 100% satisfaction guarantee. And if you don't want one of these beautiful 8 cars, you can take a cash compensation. But if you do take the car, they also pay a portion of your insurance, and you can earn a car with just 5 people on your team. You can be on target to earn a free car as a consultant in Mary Kay with that Malibu. And when I earned my car, I added my mother on my insurance, and I gifted her a car. So she was able to drive a free vehicle for a little while. Now, how awesome is that? And I just watched a video of my sister sales director who gifted her car to her son, whose father had promised him a car and didn't do it, didn't stand up and didn't get it. And so she said, that's okay. I'm gonna earn it with Mary Kay. And she did. And she gave it to her son. And he just, hugged her and cried, of course. But my goodness, can you imagine? Can you think? And I always like to share because you never know who's watching. You never know who needs it. You never know who might be thinking and praying. And honestly, I never thought in a million years this is what I would be doing as a career. One of a few things. I have quite a few businesses, but my goodness, if you would have told me back then I'd be here now, I'd be like, you crazy. I'm not the salesperson. Listen, this product sells itself. Like, it's so good that you really don't have to say it. You don't have to convince somebody. In fact, people, once they see that Mary Kay sticker in your car, they're gonna be like, girl, I need a makeup remover. Oh, I didn't say that. Makeup remover is the bomb. You shake it to activate it, you take that off. And you can also kind of clean in between if you mess up with the makeup remover, just a little bit goes a long way with your brushes. And so it's been over an hour. I like to keep us to our time. And so I'm going to go ahead and end here. But I hope y'all have fun learning about all the different types of brushes that Mary Kay has. And I hope that you place your order if you're a guest watching. I hope that if you want to know more, you're a little intrigued, or you've been praying, like trying to figure out how you're going to get that extra money to take a trip when the world opens up again, or some extra money from Christmas because you took some hit, or you had to take from your savings when you didn't expect to during this time. I'm telling you, this is the answer. This might just be what you've been praying for, because this is the best season usually ever for us. But we know it's going to be like overboard since most of the people are shopping online. And we provide personal shopping service. We can be your executive personal assistant for shopping. We also can give you gifting service. We can give you gift wrapping. We can wrap it up for you. So reach out to your consultants. And if you want to join us, come join our pink bubble, because we have fun in our pink bubble. And I hope you all enjoy the music on the way out. And you're welcome. She said you did a wonderful job. I didn't think any differently. Thanks for this presentation. Oh, thank you for that. And she's been watching like faithfully, so she understands this is a little different than our normal. But listen, we all have to roll with the punches as business owners and get it done anyway. So thank you all for joining. Tune in next week and enjoy the music on the way.